Hey guys, so today we're going to review how to solve an ordinary differential equations. If you are uncomfortable with verifying differential equations, please watch my video on that first to give you the skills you need to dive into this video. Without further ado, let's start our first example. In this question, we are looking at this differential equation. And we're trying to find a solution that satisfies this differential equation in all respects. So another way to think about this question is we need to find some function y such that when you take the second derivative, that derivative is equal to y. First step is to choose either integration approach or formula-based approach. The integration approach requires math and is usually given some kind of situation where you can integrate to find your function. In this situation, we are given two variables of y, so integration doesn't make sense here. In this case, it will make more sense for us to use a formula such that we can plug it in and check to make sure if this differential equation works using certain formulas. To find the formula, you would typically look at some differential equation charts such as this where it has derivatives or integrals. After scanning through some kind of table or chart such as this, we find that if we look at the derivative of an exponential function, the result is the exponential function times the derivative of the exponential itself. So if we have a function, let's say e to the x plus some constant, the derivative of this is 1 times e to the x plus some constant. And if we simplify that, we are left with e to the x plus c, or the original y. Using this, we can think about, will this work for our differential equation? So let's check. If we take our y to equal e to the x plus c, then we take the first derivative and we get 1 times e to the x plus c, which can be simplified into e to the x plus c. So we go on to take the second derivative and we similarly get e to the x plus c. We can see that we are finally satisfying our differential equation. We have taken the second derivative here, and then it equals e to the x plus c. We've taken the first derivative, it's equal e to the x plus c, where our y is equal to e to the x plus c. So we are satisfying this differential equation. So if we simplify even further, we know that because of the properties of exponentials, e to the x plus c is the same as e to the x times e to the c. E is an actual constant number, so a constant to the power of another constant is equal to a constant. So we can simplify it into some constant c times e to the x. So for our differential equation, second derivative of y equals y, the solution is where y is some constant times e to the x. So let's try another example. Here we have the first derivative of y plus the hyperbolic cosine of 5x equals 0. It might be easier to rearrange this equation such that we have the derivative of y is equal to negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x. We can think about, again, this question is asking us, find some function y such that when we take the derivative of it, that derivative is equal to negative cosine hyperbolic of 5x. So while thinking about that, we can dive into step 1. We know we need to either choose integration or a formula. In this instance, it makes more sense for us to choose integration because in order to find y, all we would have to do is integrate the derivative of y, meaning all we would have to do is integrate negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x, and there we go, we have our y. So if we integrate the derivative of y, we get y, where the integral of negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x dx gives us that y. Based on some integration table or derivative table, we see this relationship between hyperbolic cosine and hyperbolic sine. Using that table in combination with our integration skills, we can find that the integral of negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x dx equals negative hyperbolic sine of 5x divided by 5 plus c, which is our constant of integration. Now let's check to make sure that this solution works for this equation. So if we choose our y to be negative sine hyperbolic of 5x divided by 5 plus some constant of integration, then we take the derivative of that, we get negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x. So we can say that for our differential equation such that the first derivative of y equals negative hyperbolic cosine of 5x, the solution is negative hyperbolic sine of 5x divided by 5 plus the constant of integration. This can be applied to a wide variety of problems, but it really boils down to choosing if you're going to go the integration route or the pattern matching or formula route. Either way works. Always take a second to check your answers and make sure that your solution works with your differential equation. From this point, you can go on to taking these solutions, or also called general solutions, and finding the particular solutions given some initial value. I have more videos on that if you want a step-by-step process as to how to find the particular solution of a differential equation.